Um, well, I don't know if any of you ever had a phobia. Um, Most of you are familiar with phobia, right? It's a fear of something. Um, have any of you ever, like, um, have y'all had a phobia where it was keeping you from going somewhere or missing out on fun trips and I don't know, it takes over your life. Anyway, I suffered a phobia before, and this phobia is called emetophobia. It's uncommon, and it only consists of 1% of the population. Um, Phobias, uh, I didn't even tell y'all what the phobia is called. It's called emetophobia. It's the fear of vomit or seeing other people vomit. Emetophobia is either learned or genetically predisposed. Emetophobia is treatable, and there is hope out there. Let's start by learning how phobias come about. Again, emetophobia is a fear of throwing up or seeing other people throw up. According to John B. Watson, phobias are learned at a young age. Watson experimented on an 11-month-old baby named Albert. He let Albert play with the lab rats and the monkeys and rabbits or whatever he experimented on. Anyways, one day, Albert was gonna play with the lab rat, and just as he was about to touch it, Watson banged a loud iron right above his head, and the baby was startled. Of course, babies are startled by loud noises. So, anyways, the baby linked the loud noise to the rat, and after that, he was afraid of rats or anything white, like cotton balls, rabbits, white cats, white dogs. So Watson concluded that phobias are learned. So how does this experiment link with emetophobia? Is emetophobia learned or genetically predisposed? There is no exact explanation why this phobia came about. But according to anxietycoach.com, it is a learned phobia. Emetophobia is either learned or genetically predisposed. From personal experience, I agree with Watson that emetophobia is learned. In the 5th grade, I started to develop a fear of vomit. My first episode started in Bible study at church. One of the members was feeling sick, so I told the Bible study instructor that I didn't want to be in that class and I wanted to go to the bathroom till he threw up, or let him go to the bathroom so he can throw up. I just didn't want to be anywhere near him because I didn't want to be around vomit. Anyways, the Bible instructor told me no, I have to stay in the classroom until Bible study is over. Anyways, the boy ended up throwing up all over the floor, and I closed my eyes, my ears, my nose. I just went into a state of panic, and I started crying, and I felt like I couldn't breathe, and I felt like I was gonna throw up myself. Emetophobia, it was a serious problem for me back then because I stopped going to church. I didn't want to go to school, and if I did go to school, I didn't want to go in the cafeteria. It just really limited me from going everywhere. Emetophobia is uncommon and rarely diagnosed. Most people don't know about this fear, but it limits the lives of those suffering with emetophobia. Which comes to this, when I had emetophobia, I avoided all these places like public restrooms, airplanes. When I say airplanes, I say that because I could have went on a trip to Hawaii, but I missed out because I didn't want to be on an airplane because I thought people would be getting motion sickness and throwing up. And I didn't want to go to a theme park because I thought people would be throwing up on the rides and stuff. And carnivals at the Chocolate India Fair, I didn't want to go to. I wouldn't sit in the backseat of a car. I didn't want to be around drunk people because they were going to end up throwing up. Anyways, I limited myself and made myself a prisoner of my fear. Is emetophobia treatable? Is there hope out there for people living with emetophobia? According to Dr. Rose Brown, a certified consultant hypnotherapist, that just simply is hypnosis. Hypnosis retrains the subconscious, and research has shown that hypnosis is effective for emetophobia. Another way explained on anxietycoach.com is by what is it? Exposure therapy. Yeah, that's what it was. Exposure therapy, not necessarily being exposed to vomit, but just exercises like smells, looking at pictures and videos of vomit, and so on. But anyway, as we have learned that this is a rare disorder and it's either learned or predisposed, emetophobia can take over one's life and make them a prisoner of their fears. Let's not do that. Make ourselves a fear of anything that we're scared of. There's always help out there, not just with emetophobia, but even a fear of heights, a fear of speaking in public. All those are not normal, then you can get help for it. But yeah, that's it. Thank you.